Hello and welcome to our living room for this, the 9th and final episode of Hymns from Home. Today we'll be looking at an American classic, What Wondrous Love Is This? Hymns have a way of interweaving themselves into the fabric of our lives, and this is one of those particular hymns. This hymn dates back to the early 1800s from the Appalachian Mountains region. The text is a melding of passages taken from the Bible that were transformed into a poem titled The Holy Wars in the mid-1800s. This completely American tune, albeit written anonymously, was written down by William Walker and then adopted into shape notes, which was then added to the Southern Harmony and musical companion otherwise known as the Sacred Harp. Walker's Southern Harmony is an important resource for the history of hymnody in the United States. Sacred harp singing is a tradition of sacred choral music that originated in New England and was later perpetuated and carried on in the American South. 19th century American songbooks that used notes in different shapes to aid singers and teach singing came to be known as shape note hymnals, and the style of singing from those hymnals came to be known as shape note singing. The upcoming video clip shows a sacred harp choir in a standard square formation. Each voice part forms one part of the square, sopranos on one side, altos on another, tenors on another side, and basses on the final side of the square. The leader in this case stands in the center of the square and not only gives the starting pitch, but also helps dictate the speed of the hymn singing by gesturing with an open palm and moving his arm up and down. The conducting style is simply to mark the time. Take a look.
What wondrous love is this, oh my soul, oh my soul. What wondrous love is this, oh my soul. What wondrous love is this.
This is not composed music in the formal sense. The music originally lived in the secular world, and due to its popularity, the tune was adopted into the sacred realm. This was something that the church often did, starting back as far as the 11th century in Western art music. The idea of adopting and adapting secular tunes found in the streets for use inside cathedrals and churches meant that composers could use these tunes to formulate motets, anthems, full-blown masses, on tunes that people sang not only in the streets, but in the pubs. What Wondrous Love Is This has a substantial popular presence outside of the Sacred Harp tradition and takes on a number of different forms, including the pop, country, folk genres that are aimed at various Christian markets. To that end, here's one of our cathedral choir members, Lars, accompanying himself on the banjo singing What Wondrous Love Is This? This tradition and style of music making is really not that different from the troubadours and trouvères found in northern France in the 14th century, back when street songs began to be turned into full-blown mass settings. Take a listen.
When I was sinking down, sinking down, sinking down. When I was sinking down, oh my soul. When I was sinking down beneath God's righteous frown, Christ laid us
this hymn tune has also found a new home in art music, choral and instrumental adaptations, most famously done by Samuel Barber in his variations on What Wondrous Love Is This for organ. I encourage you to allow the beautiful melody and powerful lyrics to manifest themselves in you. Until next time.